Hi, and welcome to my Hardcore Nuzlocking Pokemon Emerald Kaizo Until I Win series. Here are the rules. I can only catch the first Pokemon I encounter in each new area. Unless it's a duplicate, then I must re-roll. Battles must be played in set mode, and there's a level cap equal to the gym leader's strongest Pokemon +1. We jump into attempt 20 by stomping Brendan, then catching all of our early route encounters. In the Petalburg Woods, of course, our Magma Grunt attacks us, but I feel we really had this battle down to a T. Though I really shouldn't say that, as every time I feel I have a battle down, it leads to me losing at least a Pokemon or two. The battle with Red starts out rather standardly, with Eevee being charmed down then KO'd. I switched 20 in to take the Pikachu, but Red has some tricks up his sleeve this battle, switching the Rodent out for his Charmander, who takes the Bullet Seed like a pro. I switch to Summer and expect to easily Water Pulse him down, but Red decides to switch again. Between Quill and Mopey, the Bulbasaur goes down without incident, however. Summer comes back in and actually takes down Charmander this time. 20 tries to Bullet Seed down the Pikachu, but before he can finish him off, a double paralysis takes him down to super low health. Mopey switches in, taking a quick attack and leaving Pikachu poisoned in return before finishing him off. I plan to finish the Squirtle off with Chi, but due to sleep, Dan comes in to end the job, only to also fall asleep. I decide to hope for that one turn and stay in for the time being, but a Water Pulse confusion forces me to switch out. Mopey gets off some damage, but his HP is low. I don't want to keep him in. At this point, my Pokemon are all quite damaged, so I feel the safe thing to do is make a sacrifice. And, well, sorry, Dan. This lets Quill get a safe switch in and Swift for some more damage, before once again, sleep hits. At this point, I'm starting to worry that the Squirtle may just sweep my whole team, so I decide it's time to stop switching, choosing to have Chi stay in. Thanks to finally getting a paralysis proc, after sleeping for 2 turns, Chi wakes up to two-shot the Squirtle. That did not go as planned, to say the least. Now past Red, we get a bunch of new encounters, though at the same time we start bleeding Pokemon. To Tiger Clark we lose Summer, and Voracious goes down against the stupid jerk Bug Trainer. Though after catching our Rust Turf Tunnel encounter, we still definitely have a decent team for Roxanne. We lead with Chi, and unfortunately she does over half damage with Water Pulse, activating the Nosepas's berry and bringing us back to square one. Thankfully the second Water Pulse confuses the Nosepass, meaning Chi won't be stuck with paralysis for the rest of the battle. This also guarantees that the Nosepass will go down to a second Water Pulse, though I stray from my battle plan to do so. Next out happens to be Lilith, and I try the poison and switch strategy. However, this attempt I don't have access to Toxic, so it's just normal poison, which works significantly less well due to Leap's recovery. Still, the chip damage is enough for 20 to switch in to a grass attack, and then double kick them on, as it fruitlessly tries to recover over and over until it goes down. I'm so used to my Kabuto already being in against the Anorith, so I'm put in a bit of an awkward situation when it comes out and Sane still needs to be switched in. In hindsight, I should have sacrificed one of my other Pokemon to get the safe switch, but I took the risky route and switched him into an attack, which does a little below half. Next turn, a Brick Break takes him down to 1 HP before he can Rock Tomb, and then next turn, of course, outspeed and KO. Whew. All it takes is a Bullet Seed and the Relicanth goes down. Chi charms Shuckle, but is unfortunately toxic in the process. Club Cub comes in to chip away at the Shuckle, while the Shuckle in turn chips away at her. Club Cub ultimately comes out on top, however. Finally, the big boss Lunatone. 20 comes in and takes the confusion like a champ. Bullet Seed does a little under half, and I know 20 will go down to another attack. Or so I thought, as once again one of our Pokemon survives on 1 HP. Still, he won't do enough damage to KO the Lunatone, so I'll still need to sacrifice him to win the battle. Until he gets a critical hit to finish off the Lunatone before it can finish off him. Oh man, we should not have gotten through that battle with all our Pokemon. Not only will Magma Grunts attack us in this game, but also Aqua Grunts. Our first battle being in the Rust Turf Tunnel. 2 Ice Beams and Dratini goes down. Club Cub is on pace to 2-shot Voltorb, but it blows itself up before she can finish the job. Mopey switches into a Water Pulse confusion, so right back out and back in he goes again. No confusion the second time around thankfully, so I go to 2-shot, but his lowered HP leads to him being KO'd before he can finish the job. 20 comes in, but gets slowed, damaged and toxic in the process. This means Carvanha outspeeds, bounces and forces me to switch out. Sane is heavily damaged against the Carvanha, but its Mega Drains give it just enough health to stay alive. Barber barely survives a Mega Drain, which brings Sane back into the green. Its Dragon Dance does allow it to outspeed and magnitude, but Sane survives it to finish the job. Chi then comes in to chip away at Snorunt. Mocha unfortunately switches into being paralyzed and uses Nature Power, which turns into Shadow Ball and does do a good chunk of damage. A Water Pulse from Chi, and we win the battle, but at the cost of Mopey's life. Rest in peace. We start having issues against the Dewford gym trainers almost immediately, losing 20 to Battle Girl Laura's Meditite, and then there's Black Belt to Cow's Mankey. To say this thing almost sweeps my team is an understatement. The battle starts off badly enough, losing Curly to the Vigoroth. Then the Mankey gets off a single bulk up, a Sane Water Pulses for a little under half before going down to a Brick Break. Clamp takes Mankey down to low HP, however its Citrus Berry brings it right back up to nearly full HP before it takes Bop down as well. Quill doesn't even stand a chance as a single crit Brick Break takes him down. Another crit and Club Club meets the same fate. It's just Chi against this crazy Mankey, and though she gets off a single secret power, all it takes is another Brick Break and the run is over. Wow, I'm a little shocked. A battle that's normally so trivial just ended the run. Oh well, lesson learned, on to run 21.